By supporting the Hoedspruit Endangered Species Centre, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.
Taste of Joburg, brought to you by Pick and Pay, is the ultimate good food celebration and your chance to meet star chefs. Today, Hanro Erasmus shares a signature recipe.
In anticipation of the Taste of Joburg happening from the 27th till the 30th of September, I'm here at the Pick and Pay Good Food Studio to cook up a very delicious meal with Chef Hanro. So what are we going to be making today?
We're going to make Madeira blackened duck livers with a trio of mushrooms and a Madeira sauce.
Wow, that sounds absolutely incredible.
I hope so.
Chef Hanro, why have you decided to make this specific recipe?
Well, and this is a dish that's quite close to my heart. This was one of my very first inventions, if I can say it like that, and it's evolved over the last 4 years to what it is today.
And what ingredients do we need to make it?
You need the 3 types of mushrooms, the king oyster, the button mushroom, and the samaji mushroom. Duck livers, and then the Madeira sauce, which is quite a process to make.
Let's get started.
Correct.
Chef Hanro recommends using butter rather than oil, as it gives food a nice brown color. Also, use separate pans for the different types of mushrooms so they keep their individual flavor, starting with the king oyster.
And why use 3 different kinds of mushrooms in this dish? Do they all lend something special to it?
I feel that it's quite meaty, and it adds to, because the livers are so soft and tender, the mushrooms add to the dish in general.
Okay, wonderful.
Right.
I've got this one.
That's the buttons.
Buttons.
We'll do those. That's probably one of the most common mushrooms around.
Yes, I recognize this one.
Remember to carefully clean the mushrooms beforehand. Slice them lengthways, approximately 3 millimeters thick. You may also season each batch with thyme leaves.
I am loving this cooking session with you, Chef Hanro.
Awesome, I'm so glad.
I feel like I should be taking notes.
I'll give you notes afterwards.
Chef Hanro, have you been to Taste of Joburg before?
No, not as a participating restaurant, but I have been as a visitor, and I'm very excited to be on the other side of the screens this year.
Very nice. And is this something that you are planning to prepare once there?
Yes, this is one of our dishes that we'll be selling at Taste of Joburg.
Nice. So I get the first taste of it.
You do indeed. You do indeed.
I'm very excited about that.
Great. Let's move on to the duck livers.
All right.
If you can pass me the livers, and as well as the Bengali spice.
Use gentle heat and be careful not to burn the duck livers. Bengali spice is a combination of cumin and coriander seeds, garlic, paprika, ginger and chili flakes. Easy to make yourself.
Now, Chef Hanro, what are you looking forward to the most at Taste of Joburg?
To the people. I think this is going to be one of those amazing experiences to see, and also I've got a very different style of cooking, and I can't wait to see what the public thinks of what we'll be serving.
Well, it sounds very exciting, and this is smelling incredible. I can't wait to actually get a taste of this when it's done.
Cook the shimeji mushrooms last. Raw, this fungus has a bitter taste, which gives way to a nutty flavor once cooked.
I can imagine what it must look like on a plate to see the different mushrooms that we're using here. It must add such great texture to the meal as well. And
yes,
visually it must look really good too.
Yeah, it does. It's one of those elements that just pops, if I can use the term.
And you said these don't cook very long.
No, they literally very quick. Because they're so delicate, you don't want to overcook them. You still want to have a bit of that freshness when you bite into them. And I would say we're ready to plate up.
Yes.
Guests eat with their eyes first, and they get a visual feast from each and every one of Chef Hanro's plates. His tips are to keep it simple and use large white plates. Pick and Pay is proud to bring some of SA's top chefs together at the Taste of Joburg Festival for 4 days of pure indulgence. Bon appétit!